Jumping out of beans, nigga money, better run my knees. Got blood in my mouth and I'm going ham. Good shot, cook, better hope this bitch can. Get it, mind on, I'm taking it. Get it, blood, what I'm feeling, motherfucker. You're faking it. Ain't got no time with no games, I don't play, nigga. Looking out on my team, ain't no way, nigga. Watch these people treat like me, see? And the order is your family and their legacy. Now you see on the black market, nigga, hook up everything is legend, even though you are the price target. Put your money over business, nigga, so I'ma make something like Jesus did before I finished, nigga. Cut the coke, cook the dope, turn it into crap. Bring it up, chop it down, push it out the trap. Push it out the trap, nigga, push it out the trap. Fly it out, bag it up, serve it out the bag. I'm on my grind, and I'm trying it. And I trap with a strap, where you find it. Right to the crack, ready, extra smack. Couple birds, 25 back, and I double that. With my phone, ain't it, I heard it, I heard it, like a smoker, knocking at my door. Taking up the ground, for the more, like a score. Then, for the skill, but you can't smoke it here. Dog it, touch it, chill. And I ain't got no milk, and I ain't ready still. If you don't get it going, and I ain't bullshit. Trying to keep this money coming and stacking me. Buy a house off the country, nigga, so I can keep it. But it's I'm a fucking traffic. Getting green, sticking, moving better. Cut the coke, cook the dope, turn it into crap. Weigh it up, chop it down, push it out the trap. Push it out the trap, nigga, push it out the trap. Fly it out, bag it up, serve it out the bag. Take this money and I really get it, nigga, get it. Cooking crack, blood, I'm really with it, nigga, with it. Stepping out of sin, really get it, nigga, get it. Yeah, I'm hugging, wearing, really in it, nigga, get it. You can pay, you don't play, hey, run up on me, you gon' pay, hey. What's saying, you gon' lay, hey. Try to get gas up like OJ, hey. Have a suit like O'Shea, still a guest from the NWA, hey. Gonna fuck the police, no justice, no peace, that's couple done in LA.
You are now listening to the West Side of THAAfterparty.com.
Yo, what's up? This your boy 100P with my boy Brandon Black. Yeah. Check us out every Sunday from 5 to 6 on Hood Humor. Yo, B, tell them what they can expect.
Tune in for comedy skits, prank calls, and our hilarious hood opinions on news and entertainment. You think it, and we say it. We'll see you at the party. If not, we're going to turn our back on you like a bad father. Drake, is that you?
Yo, what's good? It's your boy Brandon Black, a.k.a. Fresh and Meaty King.
Fresh and Meaty King.
A.k.a. the Taco Terminator.
The Taco Terminator.
I'm here with my boy 100P.
100P, you know, I did my Wu name. I don't know if y'all know that Wu thing, like the Wu-Tang app. You type your full name in and it tells you your Wu name.
Your Wu-Tang.
Your Wu-Tang name.
Yeah.
So my Wu-Tang name was Quiet Ambassador.
Quiet Ambassador.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
that's where Donald Glover got his name from, Childish Gambino.
Yeah, I heard. Yeah, for the generator. And we got a special guest today, Mr. Anthony Gales. Did I say
Gales
his name
or
right?
Gales?
It's Gales.
Gales.
Yeah.
Okay, excuse me.
He said, "Man, I ain't no Russian prostitute."
Yeah, he was about to fuck me up, man. I was looking at his eyes like, did I say no? I fucked it up. Anthony Gales in the building. Let's make some noise for him.
Yeah, all right.
How you feeling today, Anthony?
I'm doing good. Doing very good.
Why don't you tell the people out there what it is you do? What you got with you today?
Today I have a book called Time's Up that my mother and I actually wrote together. And pretty much a quick rough draft on it is about a man named Cleve Landers. and he's a stockbroker, and he gets into a pretty fatal accident. And what happens? He has like a gash on his head, so he's in the hospital. He's unconscious, and while he's unconscious, his spirit leaves his body, and he's going through different dimensions at the time, and he lands on this planet, so to speak. And these little creatures, kind of aliens or dimensional monsters or whatever you would like to call them, they see him, and they go inside of his spirit, and he falls back into his body. And then when he falls back into his body, he wakes up suddenly, and there's a nurse there, to comfort him. And she's looking at him, and she's like, "You okay?" And he said, "Yes." And he's looking at her, and he notices like a number, above her head, and it disappears. And he, just like any other person would think that, it's, medication or something like that, because sedation, right?
I'm high as hell. This morphine is the shit.
Right? Yeah, exactly.
Can I get another hit of that codeine in there?
Right, exactly. And then later on, come to find out that the numbers indicate the days they will die.
Oh wow!
That's like I said. That's when he told us that before we came on air. I said, "Man, this sounds interesting." you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But
Deep shit.
yeah. So several other events happened, in the book, and it's, it was great. My moms and I worked on it, and we wrote it like a long time ago. But, just didn't have the chance to actually get it published or anything like that.
Self-published.
Right, yeah, self-published, yeah.
Sometimes it's the best way to go nowadays.
Yeah,
man.
it is.
You can do everything yourself.
Right.
Yeah, that's a dope-ass premise and concept. You looking at me strange. Can you hear me? Oh, okay. All right. You saw the way she was looking? I'm like, is it something on me and shit?
I ain't never saw her throw up a game, son. Just now.
Yeah, nigga, go ahead and focus on the show, nigga. Shit. Yeah, dope-ass concept, man.
Thank you.
What strand of bud was y'all smoking when y'all came up with it, man? That third eye was open to come up with that, man. That's hella creative.
They say that Nipsey Hussle marathon right now is a strong strand,
She's like, Mama, I was thinking. She like, what you was thinking? I was thinking maybe, man, some shit overtake this nigga. He see some numbers and shit. You ever wondered if you could tell when a motherfucker would die? She's like, hell yeah, I was wondering that shit the other day.
Some people want to know the name of the book. They didn't catch it.
Okay, the name of the book is called Time's Up. Now, just to let everybody else know, it has nothing to do with the Me Too thing or anything like that.
Yeah, they stole your goddamn
right,
title,
yeah,
right?
the book was out before then, so they just pretty much, whatever. But anyway, it has nothing to do with that, just in case, people may have been thinking about.
You want to tell them where they can find it at? Where they can buy it?
Yes, you can purchase the book on Amazon. And so you can either, it's kind of weird to find it, but you could put my name, Anthony Gales, Gales, or my mother's name, Betty Holiday, on there, and you should be able to find it. It has a, in front of it, it has a very,
Why don't you show? You can show
in front of it has okay, sorry, in front of it has a very standout cover, so it should be.
We're gonna go ahead and zoom in on that.
Nisi said it sounds like a movie. That do sound like
does.
a movie.
Yeah.
For real, you feel me? A dope-ass sci-fi movie.
Matter of fact, all y'all listening, if somebody watching, y'all producers, production companies, let's make this book into a movie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that would be
you
good.
got 3 actors right here.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
They both down to be in the porn sex scenes in there.
See, that was I'm auditioning for the coma right now.
Auditioning for the coma.
Oh, shit.
I want to. That sounds like it's got some foul play in it. You know what I'm saying? Where there's a guy who needs to test out some cocaine. I want to be the guy with the knife to prick the bag. You know what I'm saying? Put a little bit on.
How would you feel if that happened to you? How do you think you would react to that?
Man, that would be scary, man. Like, just to see that.
Right.
You're walking around and you can see that, when someone's going to pass, and like, I don't know. It'd probably drive me insane, actually.
Yeah, that would
drive
weigh heavy
anybody
on a
crazy.
motherfucker's heart.
Yeah,
Except
I
when
don't
it
think I
comes to
would
these,
leave the house.
Especially somebody you love and you see it.
I was
Right?
about to
Yeah,
say,
exactly.
Except when it comes to
exactly.
these bitches though, you like, oh, let me holler, I hit this real quick. If you gonna call me, bitch, you be dead in 7 days.
That's crazy.
Bitch, you be dead in 2 days. I ain't sure. Yeah, I'm gonna call you.
In 2 days. Yes.
Tear their ass up. I'll go to the club. Hey, what's happening? Let me buy you a drink.
He ain't doing some shit he ain't never did before. That motherfucker dancer. Pop, pop.
You said you was gonna call me, bitch. You got 24 hours. What's up? What you trying to do?
Yeah, exactly.
No, that's dope, man. I actually, I plan on picking up a copy. I want to read it.
Yeah, I want to read
Yeah,
that
that
too.
shit sounds crazy, man.
Now, for all y'all people that can't read, like Eddie Murphy saying, life, motherfucker 60 years old and can't read, he got a few pictures in there. So,
What do you say? Oh, damn. Say your mama died.
your mama died.
And your daddy.
And your first
Oh,
cousin.
shit. Anybody else got a letter? No, hell no. That's one of the favorite movies. And you said, is it a collab again, or your mom has 2 other books out as well?
She has 2 other books as
Okay.
well that's out now. She did on her own. One of them, one of them is based on true events in her life, called Susanna Royale. And,
Susanna Royale.
Yeah.
I sound like some dope shit, man.
Yeah.
Mine was
Yeah, man. My
Statute of
mom's man,
limitations
like,
up?
yeah, she's has very good ideas and stuff, and
yeah.
that's why I pitched this idea towards her, But how I came up with it, I was on the bus at the time,
Okay.
going to work, and it just came to me out of nowhere. And I just, picked up whatever piece of paper I had in my pocket or whatever in my bag, and I just did a quick rough draft, and all that, what's going to go on, and,
Right.
And stuff. Then I pitched the idea to my mother, and she liked the idea, so we both collaborated on that and just started working on it together and stuff, here and there. But, because we had some other stuff going on, so it wasn't something that we're doing like every day, but it was just, we put in, a little bit.
Here and there, and then eventually,
right, exactly.
Yeah, you knocked it out. Yeah,
right.
And that's what some people got to do. You got to do a little bit at a time, because some people, you got a lot of people with good ideas who want to write books, but they say, I'm going to write a book. They want to do it in 2 days. No.
Right, yeah, exactly.
And some people don't do what he did. When it hit you like that, you wrote it down to make sure you didn't forget.
Right.
A lot of people would come to him and then it disappeared. Like,
Right.
damn, what was that I was thinking about?
Right.
Or they don't act on it.
Right, yeah.
Because it's a lot of people with billion-dollar ideas that never act on it.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
100%
Or let
true.
somebody else act on it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because I guarantee you, that's why they say sometimes your ideas don't share them with everybody.
Right,
You know what I'm saying?
I
'Cause
agree.
somebody say, oh,
Facts.
yeah, it might work. That same person going to go do this.
King, king!
Right, exactly, yeah. So if you have a good idea, don't mention it to anybody.
You see Jeremy
Till you
from
get
the
it
block
pageant.
winning like a motherfucker.
Winning like a mother. Like, nigga, you can't read. How do you wrote a book?
Somebody else come out. Yeah, check out my book, Upside Down Time.
Upside down.
I came up with it, man. Man, I was smoking some good kush, man. I with my homie, man, Rodney Jenkins, man. Shout out to
Rodney
Big
Jenkins.
Rod, man. And I was like, yo, man, what if time was upside down? And I just saw numbers on the nigga. First, it started off as a jersey, but I was like, put them numbers on the nigga head, man. And I came up with Upside Down Time, man. You know what I'm saying? New York Times bestseller, man. And you be hot than a motherfucker.
Hell
like,
yeah,
man.
be hot.
I told that nigga DeAndre that idea. He's like, man, it's haters out there saying they came up with it, man, but it was me and Rodney Jenkins. Shout out to Big Rod.
Big Rod. Matter of fact, anybody out here listening, y'all can hit us up. You want to ask them some questions on your own, y'all give us a call at 213-270-1969. This guy likes the 2 digits at the end of that number, huh? He didn't catch on like,
With 69 days to live.
69 days. That would be a hell of a porn movie named 69 Days.
69 days, man.
Hey, matter of fact, 60 Days In is back on the
Hell
show
yeah.
where inmates go to jail, infiltrate
Oh, really?
prisoners. Oh, man.
That should be funny, man.
But you see, they always do it in like places like Indiana. They did it in Atlanta.
Really?
But you will not see them do that shit down here in L.A.
Hell no,
No.
not in the county. Them dudes will get beat up.
Yeah.
Press,
definitely.
man. It was one, it's funny, man, but it's sad at the same time. One season, there was a white dude on there, and he was a security guard, and he was kind of timid and shit, and he just wanted he could prove it.
Yeah.
He could do this to himself and his girl and shit, man. And the motherfucker got in there, man, trying to be all nice and friendly and shit.
Somebody fucked
Man.
him.
They started taking his commissary and shit. One dude went up like, "Hey, man, see you got some money on your books, man. Buy me these tater chips." He was like, "Huh? Oh yeah, sure, Mad Dog. I get you what you want, barbecue."
Sure, man. Dog.
And next thing you know, man, this motherfucker buying several bags of chips, and then he tried to talk shit.
Yeah.
And the motherfucker slapped you. Shut up. But he was so naive. He was like, I think me and the guys are getting along well. I know they said don't do it, but I bought a couple potato chips and some toothpaste for some guys. But, they're really cool, man. They was taking advantage of that dude like a motherfucker. And then he got hit, and he started shaking his shit. And was ready to cry, man. He had to quit the show, man. I said, "Hey, man, your lady about to leave you as soon as you get home." This shit aired. Like, you saw Jeremy on there bitching out, buying tater chips and shit.
Now, a lot of those people who join those shows, now they had one last season. A guy named was A.B. Abner or something. He was a former prisoner before in New York. He was a Latin King gangster, but he, got involved in church and stuff. But he said he wanted to do that to. He said, "All right, try to help the law out," but and
you want to become a snitch, nigga?
But he got sucked back into it. Everything he said he learned, he went back to it. He actually became a enforcer in there for the Hispanic gang.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Damn, that's crazy." He was slapping the shit out of people in there. Now you ain't supposed to be fighting there.
I don't know what nigga want to get out of prison and go back to jail voluntarily.
Man, I tell you right now, anybody who's been to jail, they will tell you one thing that we all can agree on is some people like it in there. You know what I'm saying? Some people get institutionalized where they don't want to pay bills. You know what I'm saying? They go there and get 3 whack-ass meals a day. It's a party. I've heard some people say that, "Oh, man, we be having fun in there."
Man, some niggas live better than us in that motherfucker, man.
It's more drugs in
in
jail than on the streets.
Instagram.
That's 100% true.
Yeah, real shit. Got your drugs, man. You got, some COs. You can get some pussies from every now and then.
You can buy anything.
Hell
yeah. Buy Jordans up in the air, whatever.
All of that.
You got enough money. Yeah, you got enough money that you get paid the right seat. He will bring a female in there for you.
Yeah, definitely.
Nigga in there living it up, man.
Living it up.
This nigga like, man, shit, nigga, I went to the club, man, they wanted $15, nigga, for audio. I said, man, I'm out of this motherfucker. Send me back.
Man, but
yeah.
I tell a lot of people all the time, a lot of people who never lived that life, they take things for granted. You know what I'm saying? Like, just being able to go outside your house and walk to the front gate and stand there for an hour, just look around.
Yeah.
You know how much people would give to do that that's got 10, 15, 20 years?
Or walk outside and just go,
man.
Exactly. You ain't got to smell ass and feet and shit.
Now,
and there's some niggas that get in there too, man, and got a nigga in that motherfucker.
Man,
I was watching Locked Up Raw, man. Dude was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gay.
I saw that, yeah.
Nigga come in here, you know what I'm saying? I be needing all the comforts of life. So, shit, he rub my feet, he keep me right. Iron my clothes, but shit, when I'm out there on the streets, you know what I'm saying? I'm with my lady. It's just some shit you gotta do to pass the time in here. I was like, nigga,
y'all better get that Time's Up book and read it. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
That's how you pass the time.
With Time's Up.
Time's Up, motherfucker. And the other nigga was just smiling, rubbing his feet, and camera and shit. And I'm like, wow, this is crazy.
Like that shit. And you know what, man? The smell in there is fucking horrible.
It's
you know
gotta
what I'm
be.
saying? Can you imagine? You ever walk in the bathroom after your uncle that shitted and it smelled bad?
Yeah.
Just imagine the whole building smelling like that, and you gotta live in that shit.
Right. Or hang out, fucking babysit some nephews and shit after they been running outside all day and come in the house and the shit smell like kid. Your mama would be like, man, you smell like boy. That's probably what prison smell like.
What'd you say? Your mom, yeah, you smell like boy, but that, the mom's always got that one little brother that's always hanging out, don't do shit that's drunk.
Right,
yeah, they smell like boy, but I smell like a little bitch right now. I've been snorting. But one person who not gonna like it in jail is the guy from El Paso who just came out and executed all those people. Now what's going on in Walmart? For a matter of fact, a lot of shit happening in Walmart.
Yeah.
Man, Walmart need armed security, man. Fuck that greeter, man.
That greeter.
Yeah. Fuck it. The greeter, you need armed security in that motherfucker, man.
The receiver, that's
Hell
what they
yeah.
call them. Let me see the
Shit.
receipt.
Walmart like the projects, man. That's where all the, you know what I'm saying, overweight people go. The low income people, you feel me? The white people you didn't think lived in L.A., you be like, where the fuck y'all live at?
Oh, man.
Like, I stay in a trailer park in Harbor City,
Harbor
man.
City. Gardena got one. I didn't know.
Yeah, hell yeah, man. The shit's fucked up, though. Dude killed 20 people, and I forget how many other he
I think
injured. Like
40 were wounded, but
40
29
wounded, yeah.
got
That's
killed.
fucking insane, man.
And it's crazy is like we were talking about, the police escorted him out. Like it was one officer in cuffs, then it was another guy. Like he was asking him, like, you know, I don't know what he was saying, but it looks like he was saying, just tell us why'd you do it, you know, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Then they show a picture on Facebook of Eric Garner being choked and killed over selling cigarettes.
When I saw it, it looked like the motherfucker was like, man, you need something to drink? You all right, man? Because the water where you going suck. You want a cola? This shit crazy. I was looking at it too, man. I was like, honestly, man, if I was a cop, I probably would have shot his ass. I think I would have shot him personally, and would have known it was wrong. But I would have shot the motherfucker.
I mean, it's all bad. I mean, it's turned into these crazy sprees and stuff. You know, it's like it's happening way too often now.
Way too often, and the trend is 9 times out of 10 is always a white male.
That's 100% true, and I don't know. I'm just tired of seeing it.
Absolutely, and then 14 hours later, another one pops off in Ohio. 14 hours later.
And you know who I blame for that? Not just the shooters, but the media will display shit like that all day. It's on the news all day. Like the whole everything. Now, it happened, say, 1 in the morning, just for example. Now, here it is, 1 p.m. The news is still, and we have breaking news. That ain't breaking. That's some shit that happened half a day ago. Why y'all still letting the world see what happened? Y'all gonna influence some other idiot to do some shit.
Right.
I mean, it ain't too hard when your president be talking shit.
That's 100% true,
That's
too.
some influence right there, man.
Definite.
You know what I'm saying? And then you had these guys that live in this bubble, and they surround themselves by people with similar beliefs and filled with the same amount of hatred. I was reading on the way here, allegedly he went to the Walmart in El Paso, allegedly, so he could shoot more Hispanic people versus anywhere else. So he was going there to kill Hispanic people.
I don't know. If I was there and I had a gun, just like you said, if you were a cop, you shot him, I would have done the same
I would
damn
have took him
thing.
the fuck out, man.
You know, that's regardless of ethnicity or whatever, is wrong, regardless.
Right.
You know, so if I saw him myself, and I had a gun, hell yeah.
I bet you it was one motherfucker in that Walmart. You know, they got that section where the alcohol is glassed up, where you got to call for attendant. I bet you after finish, some motherfucker broke that cage and took a spray.
I wouldn't be surprised if someone did that.
Say some shit, man. And I was curious as to why, like, law enforcement emphasized on the news that they didn't discharge their weapons. I was like, what? I don't understand that. Like, he repeated like 3 times, like, officers didn't discharge any weapons or engage at the shooter. Like, they didn't shoot at the shooter. And I was like, what is that about?
It's clearly showing you what they're trying to say. And just like Pete said, they blaming it on the video games today. Niecy said they was babying him, the guy that just killed dozens of people, which is true.
Absolutely.
I mean, I can't say the video games as much. That's what the news is blaming it on. I play shooting games. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I ain't think about going to whack a motherfucker.
Right,
yeah, exactly.
A nigga ain't never tried to get 5 stars out here in these streets.
Hell no.
You feel me?
Yeah, exactly.
That's bullshit, man. That's bullshit. It's a lot of bullshit. And a simple fact, too, man. Run from the LAPD or the sheriffs out here. Make the motherfuckers really work to try to catch you. They whooping your ass when they catch up to you.
They whooping your ass.
You got a motherfucker that just shot 67 people, and you treating them like a babysitter or something? It's crazy shit, man.
Yeah, that's some real
bullshit.
crazy shit. I mean, well, that one guy in New Zealand, that is right. Niecy said that he went in there, that Muslim mosque. Remember that?
Yeah,
Not too
I
long
remember
ago?
that. That was...
And they say he was a Call of Duty fan, and the way he did that was some Call of Duty
some
shit.
like Call of Duty military type
But
shit.
what's fucked up about that is, you know, I had the video of that shit from online. They took it down from every site. I happened to save it on the phone, and I posted it on my social media. They was getting ready to throw me off of all social media sites.
Shit.
But we said this before, but they got the murder tape of Nipsey still floating around on social media like it's nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, wait a minute, what's the difference? Some people were killed here.
Because
You know what I'm saying?
everybody is anti-black, but influenced by black culture all the way around. Look how they killed Willie McCoy. Guy fell asleep in a Taco Bell drive-thru and had a pistol on his lap. Woke him up. Everybody know when you get woken up, man, you drowsy. It take a minute to get your bearings. Like, what the fuck? I think they shot him 38 times. And you got a motherfucker with an AK-47 killing people. Killing. And you make it a point not to kill this motherfucker? Come on, man.
Yeah.
But I know some people, and I know some black people who would be like, well, you can't say that that anything has to do with race, man. Come on now. I know a black dude right now who will tell me I need to see the facts. I don't think that has to do anything with race. Maybe, they were just able to de-escalate the situation.
No.
Come on, bro.
Well, you know what? I've always said for the law enforcement officers, for the ones that do their job to protect and serve, because like I say, not all of them are bad. You know what I'm saying?
At all.
Yeah, that's true.
And not all, and I will say that not all of the white cops are racist. I've actually met some cool ass white cops, and they happen to be married to black women. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Shout out to Rudy from Beverly Hills police department, man. He a cool motherfucker, man.
But and it's just crazy. If they want to just kill people, they shouldn't even give them tasers. They shouldn't even give them pepper spray. They shouldn't give them baton. Just give them a fucking gun, because that's the only thing they pull.
They never use nothing else,
man.
They never use nothing else. They always just
Pete said 55 shots.
That's crazy.
Oh, wow, that's crazy.
55 of Willie McCoy. Man, black skin is a threat. Plain and simple. It's a fucking threat. A lot of people, if not all of us, are conditioned and programmed to fear black skin. Look at that old white lady who sped off on a cop. And then when he put her ass out the truck, she kicked him and shit.
Yeah.
You saw it all because she didn't want an $80 ticket.
$80 ticket.
$80 ticket. Man, if that was a black woman, man, if he didn't shoot her, he would have shot the shit out of her ass. Just like the black lady who got punched like a motherfucker on the side of the freeway. You feel me? Now, that was a several $1 million punch because she was awarded some motherfucking money, but I'm not saying that was right.
Yeah,
But, if I'm guaranteed to get maybe $2-3 million, you can shot the shit out of me. But look at the difference of treatment, though. You know what I'm saying? It's plain as day, but you still got people that's like, well, I don't know, Brandon, 100P, and, I like you guys, and I'm not saying anything, but I don't know. I need to see more facts. I mean, yes, but can we believe what's on video? And then you see 100P putting a hostess in his pocket, but he paid for it. But motherfuckers, well, it looks like he stole it right there. Look how he aggressively pocketed that honey bun.
All I had enough was for the damn honey bun. A bag is 10 cents. Shit, I only had 50 cents in this motherfucker. I put it in my...
man, so it's crazy. But we all know what it is, man. We know what it is.
But you know what's crazy, though? Like, jumping subject real quick, I was thinking about this the other day, man. Why is it that people here in America that don't pay taxes, and that could be, any motherfucker living here legally, why is it me, or does it seem like a lot of people who don't pay taxes live better than people who are paying taxes?
I don't know. I can't really speak on that shit. But I'm pretty sure you keeping all your goddamn money.
No, right, yeah. I mean, it's just true. If you really look at the statistics, it's online. It's no secret. Look online. You know what I'm saying? You have a lot of people here, especially people that come here from. It's not just like Southern Hispanic countries. I'm talking about overseas, Asian, all them. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of people who come here as on a worker's permit and a worker's visa. They're not really paying taxes like we are. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And some of them are living good.
We got to find a way to work the system, man. That's what it is. You got to find those loopholes. Motherfuckers ain't going to tell you. The people that know, but you got to find, a way to find out. Some people know, and then you run across a cool motherfucker who then overheard. You know what I'm saying? One of the biggest things is when you get bread, man, when you get money and you're able to infiltrate different social circles, that's how you find out about Oh shit, motherfucker, you ain't paid taxes for 20 years? Yeah, it's completely legal, and I'm trying to tell you, man. You know what I'm saying? All your book funds, I can show you how to divert that and send that to a different account. They'll never know.
But see,
You like what?
it shouldn't have to be like
What
that.
the fuck?
We shouldn't have to look for a loophole. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
yeah.
Like we shouldn't have to.
We shouldn't, but shit, that ain't the way the game designed.
But like we said before, look at California. California is the first state. They just passed this law starting next year. California is the first state where anybody 26 and under who's here illegally, they will qualify to get medical on the taxpayer dollar.
Wow.
And this motherfucker's working right now who can't afford medical insurance and won't qualify for it.
Qualify for it, yeah.
Healthcare should be fucking free anyway, man. But see,
And Canada is free.
yeah,
You know, like how come we don't
Absolutely.
have that here? You know what I mean? Like,
the most powerful country in the world. If
right.
we don't have
we
free
ain't got a
healthcare,
free healthcare.
come on, man.
But-
Because it's all about that paper, man. Everything is designed to drive that dollar. You feel me?
It is.
All
But you
about
know
that
something
fucking
about
paper.
Canadians though, like some of the football players in the Canadian Football League, a lot of people didn't know that. Yeah, they make money over there, but for people to enjoy like the free healthcare and stuff, those people who play football and some other sports in Canada, they have to work a part-time job too, just so they can take out the taxes to feed into that stuff.
Right, yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
yeah, because all those millions they got, so, yeah, exactly.
But it's just crazy. But you know what? Another story in Mississippi, it was a guy, I think David Lowe or something like that. He was pulled over for a traffic stop. Black guy. They beat his ass. Like, I'm talking about, they pulled out their flashlight. You know, cops got the metal flashlight.
Right, yeah.
Whooped his ass for a traffic stop. He was just asking the cops, why is it that, why y'all pull me over, you know?
Right,
And you know, after you comply, give him your license and everything, you can ask, why was I pulled over?
right.
And get his ass beat.
You're not supposed
I'm just
to talk
tired.
like
I'm
that,
just
man.
tired of it. You know, it's happening way too often to where it's like the norm now.
Right. Absolutely.
You know what I mean? And it's like, you know, just like the shootings, you know, all of that. After a while, people are going to probably start saying that's just the way it is.
Yeah.
Because it happens so often.
Absolutely.
You know, I'm tired of it.
Well, you know, that's what happens out here.
Right, yeah.
You know, now you're used to it.
Right,
But you know
yeah.
why it happens? Because not like a lot of the black race, like a lot of people who was on that Black Lives Matter movement for a while, where they at now? You know what I'm saying?
Right, yeah.
A lot of them actually got murdered
Well,
or end up dead.
hey, well,
Several of them.
put it to you like this. Look at what everybody fought for back in the days. I bet money now all our black ancestors who fought for our freedom and equality are rolling over in their grave right now.
Oh, yeah. They've been doing that for a while now.
You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, a few movements here and there think you doing something. These people really, like, a few people got killed for the Black Lives Matter. Ain't shit compared to thousands of blacks that lost their lives for this shit.
But who want to step up when you're going to wind up dead?
Hey, so what
That's the thing.
But I'm saying that do you continue to let shit be the way it is because you scared something may happen to you? What if it happened to?
Absolutely. That's the way a lot of people live.
Well,
that's like you, if you had the option. You got 3 kids. You're
Yeah.
going to be like, well, shit, my kids, though.
Hey, somebody, them people had kids too.
Yeah.
Shit.
But if you had the option, would you do that, knowing that you could probably lose your life?
Would I do what?
Take on that role as an activist. even
Yeah, I
though it's a
would. Hell yeah, I
possibility you
would.
lose your life.
Because, I mean, hell, put it to you like this. A lot of black men now influence their kids by gang banging and shit. They kids
Right.
see them doing that. So why wouldn't I want
I
my
don't want to
kids to
say a
grow?
lot. I'm not going to say a lot.
Why wouldn't
I'm
I?
not going to say a lot. Because you got this man sitting right here with dashiki print and
Yeah.
beads. You got you that go to work every day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't have kids. I don't know if you got kids, but I ain't going to say a lot. And that's the problem. We generalize too fucking much.
Well, you don't
We
even have to
generalize
be.
too much.
You don't
and we
even have to
accept
be a
that
parent.
shit, and we blame the victim too. Goddamn.
Well, you don't even have to be
well,
a parent
you know,
to
niggas
be
always,
influenced.
You know,
I just think that, you know, that all of us should come together. That's the only way.
absolutely.
If you know, if it's like, you know, 1,000 people, it's not enough. You know,
right.
it has to be millions to order
Absolutely.
for some sort of big change to happen.
It gotta
Otherwise-
be that mentality ain't gonna work. When
Right,
motherfucker,
yeah.
I ain't gonna do it. Fuck all
Right.
that.
But
That's
if
why.
you
That's why
notice-
niggas get fucked over every day. Cause
Right.
motherfuckers with that mentality saying, no, ain't no, fuck all that. Cause them be the main niggas complaining about
Right.
shit.
They're gonna
you know what I'm
complain
saying?
about
yeah,
it,
you can't
but
have that
not gonna,
mentality.
you
But
know.
if you notice, every time people do unify and come together, it's always broken up.
Yeah, it is.
It's
That's
always
true.
broken up and infiltrated. So you can't blame us, the people, because you got a whole bigger system that comes and fucking crushes.
I'm gonna tell you.
How you gonna fight?
I'm gonna
King
tell you what
Kong
it is.
And all you got is a slingshot.
When y'all see that one motherfucker y'all know y'all can't trust.
Right, yeah, exactly.
That's hanging with y'all, and y'all know this is the person. Y'all eliminate that
Right,
motherfucker.
exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree. I was thinking the
Don't
same
allow
thing.
him to take money from somebody that can infiltrate y'all. You
Right.
get rid of that motherfucker, and y'all keep the strong. Y'all throw them to the wolves. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
exactly. So I would think if something that massive, you'd have to have certain people with the right mindset for it, just like you were saying. You know, to weed out the ones that's not they're not that great. You know, that's they know they're gonna be telling or whatever, or they're gonna be breaking up the groups because, like you said, there's always gonna be some people in there that's like that, that's negative.
It's
But
been that way.
right,
Been
so
that way, absolutely.
you'd have to, grab certain type of people with that sort of mindset, as in same, if all of us moving with the same mind,
Right.
you.
Right. The problem is, it's usually always somebody that has a price
Yeah,
and can be bought.
that is true too.
It's usually always that person with a price, man, and that's what happens, man. Like, what Scarface say on the track with him and Ice Cube, they send in black folks and white coats to infiltrate a congregation,
Yeah.
and it's always somebody with a price tag that's willing to infiltrate. You look at it now, right? It's a little divisiveness between the black community when it comes to Democrat and Republican. And you got black Trump supporters. And you have some black people, I know one, who, for whatever reason, he can't see what I'm talking about or what we're talking about. Man, look, clear as day, dude. Why? Look at this. You don't, statistics show, though, black on black crime that's bullshit. We just had a white dude shoot how many people? We just had 2 white. What about white on white crime?
Right, exactly.
But that's not a thing. But we get branded, and people run with these brands. Well, the statistics show. If you look at the FBI statistics, and this is black people talking to me, and I'm just like, wow, nigga, this nigga is good. Nigga, what? And this one particular person, I'm not gonna put his name out there unless he want to get put out. But he from Mississippi, which really blew my fucking mind. Nigga, you ain't never seen the movie Mississippi Burning? Well, I'm
A good movie.
Huh? You know what I mean? And the thing too, which I listened to this the Clay Kane show. I don't know if you ever listened to it. It was on Sirius, but anyway, I agree with him. In this particular day and age, in this time, being a black Republican and a Trump supporter is profitable. If you right now sitting there with your African print, with your beads, you come on here right now saying you're endorsing Donald Trump and you start going out on social media, you're going to blow the fuck up. You're going to get popular. You're probably going to do a couple Fox interviews. Time's Up is going to sell off the shelf. Your mom's going to be eating well because that side needs somebody to push this agenda. Well, look at Anthony. He says, he agrees with us and da-da-da-da. And you're going to blow the fuck up. Every movement needs, especially if you can get somebody from the opposition, oh, man, come on, that's going to help you out. Well, Anthony, stated on Fox with Tommy Lauren that, the statistics and then other black people will be like, well, shit, it may be right, man. I mean, he do got on wooden beads and dashiki print. That's a down brother, maybe. And motherfuckers don't listen. And Time's Up, man. I don't want to put no seeds in your head because we might see about Fox next week. These niggas out here is crazy, Tom.
But hey, you know what's so crazy about the Democratic and Republican Party is, like, if you do your research, most of like the people, Frederick Douglass's, them people back then, they were Republicans.
Yeah, they were Republicans.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
They were, yeah.
A lot of people feel the Democrats is what fucked up people. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
Man, both parties fuck over.
to me, both.
Both parties
I look at them
fuck
as
over us.
politicians. You know,
Yeah,
Democratic or
pretty
Republican,
much,
they
yeah.
gonna do whatever they got to
do
do to
what they
win and
want.
get votes. You know what I'm
Pretty
saying?
much, yeah.
So
they're gonna say and do what they want.
but it's just crazy because you got a lot of people now, black, Hispanic, and even poor white people that are Democrats. A lot of them don't even know shit about the Democratic or Republican
Right,
Party. They
yeah.
just figure, oh, everybody who's considered minorities and ain't got money are Democrats. I'm gonna be a Democrat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
So you gotta. That's why I say research, read. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
yeah,
Research,
exactly.
shit.
One of the guys I like, but I don't think he can win is Andrew Yang.
Oh, the Chinese guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
And he using money. He using money to coerce people. Oh, if he's in, every American will get $1,000 a
Still
month.
don't think he win, man.
Nah, he ain't
because
gonna
the
win.
power of hate is strong than a motherfucker.
Yeah.
And not even hate, fear. Fear, I think, is the strongest emotion on earth.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
It is.
Because if I feel like I'm going to lose my place or I'm not going to be able to feed my family, but this particular group is, I'm going to ride with this motherfucker all day. Fuck you. And I think that's what's the driving force as far as on that Trump side. It's a lot of fear, man. A lot of white people are afraid.
And a lot of people in general are scared to speak out because, for one, especially when it comes to race, they so scared of that one word being labeled as a racist. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, so a lot of people keep their tongues, you know, they bite their tongues because they like, I don't want to be called a racist. But, y'all, man, speak your mind, especially when it comes to black race. Everybody else talk shit about us.
Right, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then we say something about somebody, it's like, oh, they're, you know, well, them guys went through slavery. Like, what's going on with Hispanics now? I'll be arguing with people on Twitter all day about that shit. I'm like, you cannot compare that shit to slavery.
No, you cannot.
At all.
Cannot. Not even close. Not even close.
Yeah,
That's real shit,
little
though.
silence right there.
Nah, but
Yeah,
that's some real shit, though, man. Like, you got to speak up. You know what I'm saying? It ain't about disrespecting nobody. It ain't about disrespecting the race. One thing I hate hearing people say is when they talk to blacks, I'm like, go back to Africa.
Right, yeah.
We never wanted to come here. We didn't migrate here.
Right,
we were
exactly.
enslaved and bought over here.
Right, exactly.
And matter of fact, that was in that era. Research have shown that there may have been Africans here before Native Americans.
Right, so.
Yeah. It's true fact, man. Shit is crazy. I mean, can you imagine, though, being on top of everything for fucking a century, and then it's this presumed threat that you might not be the top dog no more? That's scary as fuck.
Yeah.
And then you have people your ancestors mistreated, and then they could possibly unify and become powerful. That's scary too. Cause you know, I'm pretty sure some white people out there like, God darn it, if they get themselves together, shit, well, what's gonna stop me from being a slave? You know, what if they want to go ahead and take out some justice on me? I'm pretty sure that's a true thought.
But
motherfuckers like, they might try to have white slaves. We let another nigga get in there or something. I don't want to be no slave.
But you know what? We all know, us being black men, black people don't even have that mentality. We ain't looking to enslave anybody.
No.
We just want y'all to stop fucking with us.
Right, yeah, exactly.
Just want to live our motherfucking life, man.
Give us our, what 2 acres in a mule or something,
Right,
40 acres in a
40.
mule. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, some states down south, some men have been awarded that. I think it's in Georgia or Alabama somewhere. They've been awarded something similar to 40 acres in a mule.
But see, that's the problem. If we let y'all get 40 acres in a mule, right, and it's an equal playing field now, I don't have the status. I don't feel good about myself. Because in capitalism, somebody got to be poor.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to feel amazing. I feel amazing when I'm in a Rolls Royce and I see you waiting for that 108. Now, if I equal the playing field, and all y'all could probably get Rolls Royces, and what make me special?
Yeah.
And I think that's the issue, you know?
Well, that's one thing we got to eliminate, period. You know, especially amongst the black people. We say it all the time. Jealousy and hate, all that envy and shit. And people don't realize how much is going on. If you got the Citizens app. You ever heard of that?
Yeah, I have that.
Yeah, you look on that.
It's a
You
good
got
app.
that?
I think I had it.
Now, if you
It's a good app.
that
Yeah.
shit, man, you be surprised at the shit going on around you all day, every day.
All day, every day, yeah.
And this is in the black community. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy. Like Terry Anderson said, if you ain't mad, you ain't paying attention. That's what I'm saying. People need to pay more attention. Just wake up. You know, a lot of people, and like I posted on Facebook, I said them legalizing marijuana in California is probably one of the worst things they ever could have done. Real shit. Because you got these weak-minded motherfuckers who will say they have $11 in their pocket. Hungry as hell,
Right,
but no
right.
weed. They gonna think for 30 minutes, what do I get? Some food or weed? Like, come on, man.
Yeah, it's just all of it's just part of their plan. It's just like they have every liquor. When you go to the hood, whatever, every corner there's a liquor store there.
Liquor store.
You know,
or
Facts.
beer. It's not liquor, it's beer and wine.
beer
So,
and
yeah.
wine or something like that. It's because you want to keep us unfocused on what we're supposed to be doing.
Absolutely. Because
You
history
know?
can show you what happened when we focus.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Exactly. And they don't want that.
Not
They
at
don't
all.
want that type of focus.
Not at all.
They don't want us focused because, like I said earlier, one thing black race is not looking to fuck with no other race. We just
No.
want y'all to stop fucking with us.
Right,
So when
exactly.
they talk about black people uniting and empowering, we ain't talking about the takeover. Because I will say this as a black race, unlike a lot of other races, how many black leaders, well, self-appointed leaders, are talking about we want to take back what's ours? You know what I'm saying? This belong to us. That ain't us. Tell you the truth, it's a lot of people from south of the border saying this is all theirs. Black race ain't never said that shit. We just want y'all to leave us the fuck alone.
Right, exactly. It's funny that they're always blaming us for everything, but they want to be us though.
Completely.
You know what I'm saying? Like I see it every day, and I see it on social media. I see it on the music videos.
Completely.
We always get blamed for everything, and did this, they dumb and all that.
Yeah.
But they want to be like us though so much. They even try to get people. Even if you look at some of the singers out there, as soon as they have like a black singer, he's great. Then what they'll do is they'll have a white guy that sounds kind of like that guy, but not quite. Kind of like to replace just in case they have to get rid of him or.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? I've
Absolutely.
been seeing this type of. It's going on for a long time, and I've been noticing.
Absolutely, man. Hip hop might be all white in 30 years.
I agree. It might be.
You know what I'm saying? It might be all white, man. The sad part about hip hop too is, we love it, but when you look at like live shows, some of the ticket prices be so high, especially at festivals, we can't afford to be there.
Yeah.
At all.
The whole sea be white.
Yeah, that is 100%
Nigga,
true.
That's like a
You
Dallas
know?
Cowboy game. That new stadium,
Yeah.
you can't afford a ticket, but they got a $50 standing area. Dude, who are they targeting with the $50 standing area?
I want to
Wow.
stand for 50 motherfuckers.
Well, they do that on purpose as well. They have the majority or whatever on the outside because $50. Hey, we're gonna jump on that.
Right.
But majority of of the white people, they're gonna get the ones the seats as $400 and all that because they don't want that.
Yeah.
They don't want. We don't want colored people or whatever.
Yeah.
With us.
Oh,
So-
like, no.
Oh no. Yeah, exactly. Oh no, I don't want that with us.
Man,
Whatever.
that shit is so crazy, man.
But
Like
yeah,
I say,
it's there, but some people, like you were saying, some people don't see it there,
At
or
all.
what it is that they don't want to see it.
they
Facts.
don't want to see it.
Right.
They don't want to
Like,
see it.
if you ain't mad, you ain't paying attention.
Right.
You know what I'm
Exactly. It's
saying?
like, yeah, exactly. If you're not mad, you're not paying attention.
And I think what it is too is some people have selfish motives.
That too.
Okay, well, you know what? If I side with these motherfuckers over here, then I could probably reach the level of status and financial gain that I want to reach. You know what I
Right,
mean?
yeah.
A lot of people black people yelling Trump 2020 is because they want to be entrepreneurs, which is nothing wrong with it, but they thinking about the finances.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, I could be this. Like, I was watching one Vice documentary, and they were saying, well, it's funny how all of the black Republicans seem to be educated and well-spoken and well-dressed and well-met. I just found that interesting. So what you saying? All the Democrats, we niggas? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nah, that ain't the case. But I don't think we blinded by the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? We willing to call a spade a spade. And you got some of them other ones. Well, I don't even play spades. I don't know how. I've never tasted a drop of Kool-Aid in my day. Well, I like grape soda. But when they get into some shit, my niggas, help me, help me. Help me. Look at A$AP Rocky. Those comments he said back in the day about Ferguson. I don't know about Ferguson, nigga. I live in Beverly Hills and Soho. I don't get. But All of us was fighting for this nigga freedom when he locked up over there. Then the nigga get over here, got a busload of white bitches.
Well, see, people like that.
Busload of white bitches. Nigga, gang, nigga.
That's the reality check he needed. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, you know.
It might have not even worked, though.
It might have not.
Because the nigga had a truckload of white bitches. Gang, nigga.
And maybe that's where they ended his ass up in the clink over there. Oh, you wanna, you know, show the world what you doing to these white women, huh?
The Tiger Woods. You know, I'm not necessarily black. Nigga, your daddy black. What you mean? What are you talking about?
Nigga named Earl.
Yeah,
Earl.
Like shit, your daddy
man.
black is a black name Earl.
Man,
You black.
Tiger was fucking all them white bitches, strippers and shit, fucked up. What'd they do? They threw that nigga Earl voice over in the Nike commercial. Oh, you black now? You got Earl talking. You know, when I had my son out there gripping clubs and shit, I bet Earl was rolling over in his grave like, this motherfucker. So you only claim me when it's convenient.
You know what though? I will say this: how many sisters you know that were married to big time athletes ever gotten paid like the white women that leave the black athletes, like Tiger's wife and them? Only one I know who got some good money was Michael Jordan's ex wife. She got like Juanita.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But shit,
I mean, Jordan had the money.
Jordan had
the money, yeah.
No, but I'm just saying, like,
and the nigga got it back.
Like he got it back.
Yeah, exactly.
But just saying, a lot of these entertainers, they leave sisters to fuck with white women, and white women fuck them over in the end. You know what I'm saying?
That happens all the time.
All the time.
All the time.
The niggas don't learn, but
They don't learn that.
They don't learn.
like a motherfucker. She got blue eyes. And
Going in your bank account.
You feel me?
Oh, she a freak, man. You know how many black women is freaks?
So they walking that nigga out to the car like this with handcuffs on. Then he, fuck, hey, Akuma Matata.
I mean, whatever.
And then us will be like, hey, we told you.
Yeah, nigga, we told you.
We told you.
We told you.
We told you.
You know what I'm saying? And then they try to calm down.
Stay with
Yeah,
your sisters,
I
bro.
was on some other shit. And as soon as the nigga could throw a spiral again, he back in them blue eyes.
All right, man. We got 3 minutes in here, man. You want to tell them again where they can find your book?
Yes, you can find my book on Amazon. And you just type in Time's Up and put in either my name, Anthony Gales, or my mother's name, Betty Holiday.
Betty Holiday.
Show them again how it looks. So
Yes, I will.
Sound like she should have a soul album.
Yeah,
actually, she was a singer, actually.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
I heard the Holiday, Billy Holiday, Betty Holiday.
I was like, on the holiday, Time's Up, man.
Listen to Teddy Pendergrass tonight.
Shoot, do. Man, social media. You got any social media links you want people to know about or hit you up on?
I have Facebook.
Facebook?
Yeah, I have Facebook.
Anthony Gales?
Yes, Anthony Gales.
I know people out there looking like, why the fuck is he hanging out with them?
Completely different. You feel me? We about to, his church gonna be watching the show like, Anthony, I don't know if you should go back on there, baby.
Brother Gales, them two individuals you were with, these guys.
You know, some of the language on that show, they had a few good points, but some of the language on the show, the language on the show. You know. Hey, man, you can follow me on Instagram. I am Brandon Black. Check me out this Friday at the Comedy Store. It's going down. Boom. Don't forget, Wednesday, 7 o'clock Pacific time. Check me out on Revolt TV. Doing my thing, man. First TV appearance national. On Instagram.
Real Hunter P on Instagram. Twitter, Hunter P.
Fuck, I'm fucking up.
Talk some shit. We talking shit all night.
But he really be on Twitter the most. Man, his Instagram be photos and shit. But you can see him on Twitter all day long. Retweet, talking shit, liking shit, all of that, man. And you can follow us both at Hood Humor _3, right?
No, just Hood.
I was sleepy as hell.
Oh man! And thanks everybody who tuned in. Even people on Facebook, all your comments,
we appreciate
everybody.
That. Absolutely,
you know what I'm saying?
Man.
And I appreciate you guys.
Man, appreciate you for coming, man, and appreciate you talking that real with us, man.
Thank you.
And appreciate you coming representing with your dress on, man. You know what I'm saying? I need me some shit like that because I'm talking some shit, man. So I don't be on here like those other guys. Well, you know what? I honestly don't see statistics say, fuck you niggas. All right? This is Hood Humor Radio, man, the after party.
We talk the truth.
Bitch.
After the show, it's the after party then. After the party, it's the hotel lobby then. After the Belvy, then it's probably Chris. And after the original, it's probably this. Fiesta, Fiesta, remix with the homie from the Midwest side. Game